Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next. And on the hill here today, Colin Ray. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And we're underway from Wrigley Field. Ray goes 6 feet 5 inches, 35 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. This one in the air. Corner. And there's one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Let's go, Colin. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Ball. Man at first, 1 away. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. That one missed. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 8, Christian.
And now it's Christian Walker.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
The 2-2 on the way. And there's a ball. Braden Shoemake waiting to hit for Houston. Three and two now. This one popped up. Infield fly called there.
Batter's out.
That's it. The second baseman, Braden Shoemake.
And stepping in for the Astros, Braden Shoemake. Two on, two outs. In the air, left field. Conforto coming on. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that's the third out. Two left on. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Kai-Wei Teng. What's the word on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. That one well upstairs. Ball one.
No, that's down.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike. That's in there. Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A solo shot. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And here is Michael Busch. Check swing of the first pitch. Looked down to third. Didn't go. The 1-0. Busch thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That one inside, and now it's 3-2. Got him swinging.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Nika.
2 outs, base is empty. So here's Horner now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. Cubs get one on the solo shot. It's now 1-0. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Ball.
Let's go, Colin.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit. Come on, Colin.
Let's go. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Zach Cole.
Zach Cole, the next to hit.
upstairs.
Here we go, Colin.
And the 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Foul ball there. Payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Bryce Matthews in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Horner should have this one. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back here at Wrigley Field, and here is Michael Conforto.
Fielder number 20, Michael Conforto.
First offering way inside, almost got him. The 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Number 75, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. This one chopped up the middle. Throws to first in time. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Ball. Just missed. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
So digging in, Moises Ballesteros.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-1. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. And it's even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Back here at the friendly confines. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar.
Let's go, Colin.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Oh, and 2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Come on, Colin.
2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 away.
The batter, number
And
3.
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Pena.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. First time up was a pop out. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Ball, that's out.
One and 2 here. Ground ball left
Nope,
side.
that's foul.
And it goes just foul. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still behind by a count of 1-0.
Now pitching for
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, number 75. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands, and it's a bigger stadium, but the game
Outside, that's a
itself
ball.
is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Here's a 1-1. That clips the corner. And that's
that's
off
in.
the inside edge. 2-2. Got him looking. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Ball one.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Out.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Crow Armstrong at the plate now, and that's strike one. Comes up empty. On the ground to third. Over to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they hold a 1-0 lead. On the north side of Chicago, John Chambi and Chris Singleton, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. Alvarez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The 0-1. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next to the Astros, the first baseman, number 8, Christian.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 so far. And that's fouled off. The Cubs up by a run, top half of inning number 4. Pitches in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement. Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And a ball evens the count.
Come on, Colin.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Off the plate inside, and it's a full count. Just a slow ground ball this time. Handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next to the Astros, the second baseman.
So up next, Braden Shoemake popped out to left his first time.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two down, nobody on.
Aye. Nope. Outside.
Two one now. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering misses, and a full count now.
Here we go, Colin.
Got him. That ends the frame. Astros are down quietly, and it remains 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, leading off, Alex Bregman.
Number 3, Alex Bregman.
Ball that's outside.
Fastball for a strike. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
That's ball 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2-2 now. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the
The
plate.
first baseman, Michael.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball 1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
He swings and fouls one off. That one just misses. And a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Nico
Second
Warner.
baseman,
Fly to
Nico
left his first time.
Warner.
Ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. But no advance. That's ball 1. The 1-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Corner wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bush, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering in there for a strike. 3 balls and a strike. Fouled off left side. And a payoff pitch. Line drive. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, number
Manager
20,
out of the dugout
Michael.
now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Number 75 will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
The
Houston,
Astros turn to a
number
new arm on the
55,
mound, Nate Pearson. He's been so good against lefties. Michael Conforto will climb in. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. That catches the corner. Two on, 2 outs. That one found hard the other way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Smith has a beat on it near the line and makes the catch. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ground ball, but that rolls foul. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
And And next is the designated hitter, Zach Cole. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hey! The Astros trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one the other way. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
One out. Runner at second. Bryce Matthews up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Down the line, and it's foul. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That's a really good take.
Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now at the plate, Cesar Salazar. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball. Down.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Cubs 1 and the Astros nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Moises Ballesteros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that is out of play. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Struck out looking his first time. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit. Couldn't check his swing and induces a nice little ground out.
Swanson digs in. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Aye.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 1 and the Astros nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Now, here is Jeremy Pena.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Trent Thornton preparing to come on if needed. Milner also throwing.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Paredes in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Astros down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one fouled off. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. There's a swing and a drive. That's a hit.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Colin Ray out of the game, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
new pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Ripped into left center for a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That's outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
High fly ball, right field. Suzuki settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. We're tied at 1.
What a time to miss the cutoff, Boog. If he puts that throw on the money, they've got a chance to get that runner at home. Instead, a critical run scores. That could swing this game.
So the sac fly ties the game. Braden Shoemake digs in now.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away. No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike. In the dirt. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Houston,
now for the bottom of the
number
6th,
52,
and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Abreu.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Ball 1 there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. King also getting ready. And a foul ball. One now. Swinging a foul out of play.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That's
Nope,
inside.
that's inside.
Full count now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Walker takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman number 3, Alex.
And now it's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one. And the 0-1. Foul ball there. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. 1 for 2.
So a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. That's a little bit low. Go-ahead run at second here in the bottom of the 6th.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes. Fastball for a strike. Inside, just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man at second. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. Still tied, 1-1.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trent Thornton. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Tap foul at the plate. Right down to shoot, and the count is 2-2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Cole, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Nope, that's a ball.
A 6-foot righty, 190 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2015. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to the Astros, the left fielder, Bryce Matthews.
So digging in, Bryce Matthews.
Inside, ball 1. Ball 2.
Just off the inside edge. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he walked him.
That's
and the
inside.
go-ahead
Ball
run is
4.
on base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Quick move to first. Matthews dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Just missed it. 7th inning stretch time. All tied 1-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, set for the last half of the seventh. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball.
And
That's
another
ball three.
ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And he takes a strike. Payoff pitch. It's a leadoff walk.
Ball four, that's it.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Seiya Suzuki will hit next. Swings through that one for strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 1-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 3-1.
What a moment for these fans. They're going nuts. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brian Abreu gives way. 2-1 ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, A.J. Blueball.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And now the DH, Moises Ballesteros. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Swings through that one. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the seventh.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Chop to the right side. Walker. He'll do it himself. And one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Up next for the Cubs, the catcher, number 9, Miguel.
So up now for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. Swinging a foul straight back. Yo one. And it's fouled away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
2 down, bases empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Ball 1, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base knock, center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Over to first, and he's safe. 0 for 3 in this one. In the dirt, blocked. Now throw to first, but back easily. Swanson off of first with 2 away. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. That one fouled off. One and 2 now. Oh, look at the stop. And they get the out. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We go to the 8th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that one ripped to left. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. the tying run at the plate. On the outside corner, and the count 1-1. Paredes wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's off the inside corner. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one finds the zone, and now 3-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner tags at second.
Up next to the Astros, the center fielder.
And here comes Yordan Alvarez for a critical at bat. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fastball for a strike. The Astros with the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Liner snagged at first.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Trent Thornton is done, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Daniel Palencia.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Walker in the box now. Takes strike 1. Tying run at the plate. That one in triple digits.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that's the third out. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 3 and the Astros 1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Astros,
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Stephen Oker.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Leading off.
Here's Alex Bregman. He had a big swing for these guys way back to the first inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again.
That's a ball.
He goes down looking.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
On a line. Smith racing over to make the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Corner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two down, nobody on. Line drive to short and caught. Cubs are down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for the Astros, Braden Shoemaker. Liner. And there's one down.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder, Cam.
Now it's going to be Cam Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The Cubbies trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. That's to third. Bregman. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Up next to the Astros, the designated hitter.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So now here's the DH, Zach Cole. 1 for 3. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
No, that's low.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Smith leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Astros down to their last out. Bryce Matthews up next for the Astros. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. 0-1 down. They're down to their final strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now, all of a sudden, the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
And your final 3-1. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.